What's up, YouTube? We're back. It's been a couple of days since I've uploaded a video, but I'm really excited to bring this one to you. Here, we have a deck box, and inside, there's a deck that I've been putting together for over 3 months. I can't wait to show it to you guys. Let's get to it. Okay, like I said, guys, it has been 3.5 months at least that I've been putting this deck together. I'm very excited to show it to you. Before we jump into that, look at this beautiful playmat. This is an Elemental Hero playmat. I believe this here is Elemental Hero Honest, Neos Honest, but it's a very beautiful playmat that my wife picked up for me not that long ago. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the deck. So this here took 3.5 months for me to piece together. It is my Elemental Hero deck. And I tried to build it as close as I possibly could to replicate the Jaden Yuki deck because the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX anime was one of my favorite cartoons when I was growing up. I loved the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff, but man, there was just something about Jaden Yuki and his Elemental Hero deck. I thought it was so cool, and I didn't really have that deck when I was a kid. So I made it a mission of mine to try to put it together now. I don't know if this was one of the cards he used. First card we have here on the top is the Elemental Hero Sunrise. I picked this card up just because it is one that I remembered and that I really loved. It's a limited edition. Every card in this deck, I tried to get it in the best condition I possibly could. I didn't just find them in any kind of condition and try to slap them together. I put them together and wanted to have this deck the best it possibly could be. It might sound silly. I don't even play with the deck really. It's just a deck that I like to look at, take out, and reminisce over watching the TV show and seeing Jaden Yuki play all those cards against characters like Zane and his buddy Iris and stuff like that. But yeah, so this card right here is Elemental Hero Sunrise, limited edition. Very, very beautiful card. And it's got a great effect. I don't know how well these cards would do in today's format because the way people play these days, it's just crazy and all these combos and everything. But still, really cool to have this deck put together. So that's the first card on the top of the deck. Next up, we have Elemental Hero Grand Merge. Also, not another card that I don't know if Jaden Yuki really played with, but once again, cool card, cool effect. But here we go. One of the big kahunas, Elemental Hero Flame Wingman, First Eddie, and this is from the Lost Millennium set. Very, very beautiful card. This one, obviously it's a must-have. If any of you guys out there are Jaden Yuki fans, this card, you gotta have it in your deck. I know that after a while he evolved his deck over time and started using the Neo stuff, the Spacians from space and everything, but me, I just like the original Elemental Heroes. I like the Neos and stuff like that, but this is where it's at for me, guys. So yeah, Elemental Hero Flame Wingman, beautiful card in great minty condition. Next up, another banger, Elemental Hero Thunder Giant, First Eddie, also from Lost Millennium. It took me forever to get this card. This card here was the final piece of this puzzle. It took me months, and I don't know why he was so hard to get. I placed orders on TCG Player. He never showed up in the mail. It was a fiasco, and finally I found somebody on Whatnot selling this card, and I just had to have it. I picked it up, got a great deal on it. Shout out to that Whatnot guy. Very, very happy that we finally got our hands on the Elemental Hero Thunder Giant. Next up is Elemental Hero Shining Flare Wingman. Another staple. Very, very beautiful card. Next, Elemental Hero Tempest. Another banger. And then up next, Elemental Hero Electron. Very cool card. Once again, first edition, all minty. Elemental Hero Wild Edge. Elemental Hero Rampart Blaster. Now this one, I still need to get this one in first edition. You know, I have it in the higher rarity instead of just having it common, but I have not been able to get this in first edition yet. But still, very cool card and a must-have. Okay, let's move on to the next card. Elemental Hero Mudball Man. Another awesome card to have in this collection and a must-have. Jaden Yuki used this card quite a bit in the TV show. Have this one in first ed, also in absolutely amazing condition. But as you can already see, spoiler alert, the next card is Miracle Fusion. And what a beautiful card. I believe I have this in Platy. This is a Platinum Secret Rare. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Very, very beautiful Miracle Fusion card. Up next, I have Greater Polymerization. Now I know, some of these cards, you guys are going to be like, hey, he never used those cards. I know, but I put these cards together because I thought they were really neat. Up next, Reinforcements of the Army. This is one that I know for a fact that he used. It's a beautiful copy too. First edition, very nice. Here's one, once again, like I said, I know, Fusion Deployment, he did not use this card, but still, it allows me to not get so bricked when I'm trying to play with these cards. That way I can at least stand a chance when my wife tries to absolutely destroy me in a duel. But really cool card there. Fusion Gate. Now this is one I know Jaden used. Really, really cool card right there. And then the Transcendent Wings, guys. We all remember when Jaden Yuki played this and beat Chaz Princeton in the big school duel when Chaz put out the V to Z Dragon Catapult Cannon card. This was how Jaden Yuki stood up against him and defeated him. Emergency Call, another really good one. Super Duper Polymerization. I added this one to the deck once again to have more fusion possibilities, and I also just thought the name was really funny, Super Duper Polymerization. And I was like, you know what? I was like, if this card would have been around when Yu-Gi-Oh! GX was on, I'm sure this would have been a card they would have had him use. Here's one that we know he used. Solemn Judgment. Really cool. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, that Zane Truesdale also used Solemn Judgment. Really neat card. Here we go. Back to the Elemental Heroes. Elemental Hero Blade Edge. Really famous card that he used. This is a first edition, and I believe that this one is the YSD. Yeah, YSD. So, really cool card right there. Alternate art. Elemental Hero Sparkman. Limited edition, really cool. I still got to get Burstinatrix and Avian in their alternate art forms, but other than that, this deck is pretty much done as far as I'm concerned. Pretty cool card there. Effect Veiler, once again, had to throw some extra stuff in there. Elemental Hero Shadow Mist, here's a cool one. Next up, Vision Hero, cool card. And then here is my rare copy of Wing Karibo level 10. Really neat. Rottweiler, Elemental Hero Bubble Man, Spark Blaster, Elemental Hero Blade Edge Common, Elemental Hero Avian Common, but it's a really clean copy though. Elemental Hero Burstinatrix, also common, unlimited, really clean copy though. Elemental Hero Avian, again. Burstinatrix, a first ed this time. Elemental Hero Wildheart, first edition. Elemental Hero Sparkman with the OG artwork, first edition. Elemental Hero Clayman, unlimited. And then we have Elemental Hero Prism, 2 copies. Elemental Hero Woodsman. Wing Karibo, there it is. Cute little guy. Effect Veiler again for the second time. And now we're on to a normal polymerization. Favorite hero spell card. A Hero Lives. Skyscraper. We all remember the first time Jaden Yuki played this card and he was able to take down his soon-to-be teacher and beat the Ancient Gear Golem. 2 copies of that. Another Miracle Fusion, but this time in common. The Warrior Returning Alive. We saw Jaden use this quite a bit. Had to have that card. And if I could find these cards in higher rarity, I would get this whole deck in higher rarity. Defusion. Now we got some Imperm. I threw these in there because once again, you know, trying to put a little bit of a new twist on the deck. A couple of those. A Hero Signal. A Hero Blast. A Hero Emerges. Saw him play this card a bunch on the show. And then a common Solemn Judgment. To finish this video off, let's go ahead, take one final look at the fusion cards here. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the Suddenly Collecting channel, hit that like button, and turn on those notifications so you guys can get notified every time we're up to something. I really enjoyed sharing this deck with you guys. Once again, like I said, it took me a little over 3 months to piece this whole thing together. So yeah, that is my Elemental Hero deck, and if I have any updates to it or anything like that, you guys will definitely know about it. Until next time, you guys know the drill. Never stop collecting.